Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. Once again, we do have a heat advisory in effect today for all of northwest Louisiana. It has been trimmed down across our East Texas counties, as only Shelby County included in that excessive heat warning. But as I mentioned yesterday, kind of splitting hairs at this point. The rest of us under a heat advisory. Either way, heat index value is likely to be about 105 degrees to 110 degrees this afternoon when you factor in temperatures in the upper 90s today and also the high humidity, and we'll probably see the heat advisories around for the remainder of the week. As far as the temperatures here, we are starting out in the 70s and low 80s. We are running a few degrees higher this morning, which should easily make most of us top out in the mid 90s at least, probably a few locations in the upper 90s as well. We were about 96 in Shreveport yesterday, but at one point our heat index was kind of topping that 110, 111 mark, in Natchitoches at one point yesterday at a heat index close to 113, 114. And as far as for today, when you factor in the humidity with the temperatures, FUTURECAST did a great job at the heat index yesterday. Today it's showing most of us in that kind of 105 to 110 degree range. So as far as the heat that we've experienced here over the last 4 to 5 days, it may turn out that yesterday or today turns out to be the hottest days of these heat waves, as we'll see the humidity kind of ease back just a little bit later this week. But either way, it is going to stay very hot for us. So we still have this big ridge of high pressure, which is just kind of putting the clamps on our rain chances and making us bake in the heat here. So your heat index is likely going to stay very high for the remainder of the week. We've been fortunate here to have a few disturbances in the pattern that have kind of undercut this ridge of high pressure. So we do have some rain that is popping up back to our west. So it is possible we could see an isolated shower, maybe an isolated thunderstorm today. But unlike yesterday, we are not included in that severe weather outlook as of right now. But as we have these hot temperatures, if we do get any storms going, you can see some gusty winds, so that will be the only thing that we'd be concerned about as far as any rain. FUTURECAST not picking up most of that rain that's just popped up to the west of us, so it is possible some of our East Texas counties could pick up some rain this morning. As we go into the afternoon, you get the general theme that it will kind of just be partly cloudy out there. And as far as the rain chances later today, it looks like if we do see any rain pop up, it may be north of I-30, Red River, McCurtain, maybe up into Little River, Howard, and Sevier counties. Most of us likely staying dry today, and for the remainder of the week you see a few clouds in the weather pattern tomorrow, and that may hold the temperatures down just a few degrees here, but we should overall stay partly cloudy for your Wednesday. So 7-day forecast, still not a pretty picture. No end to the heat wave in sight, as those temperatures will kind of cruise along in the mid 90s basically for the remainder of the week and through the weekend as well. And as far as any rain chances for us kind of returning to the region, it is possible we could see some returning rain chances early next week. Something to keep an eye on. The forecast models in pretty good agreement at this point that we may see some rain start to return early next week. It will stay hot, but hopefully the rain can bring some of those daily cool downs each afternoon as we head into next week.